Say hi. Say welcome back to another pregnancy update. We made it to week 34. So this is the 33-week update. Today I officially hit 34 weeks, pregnant with fraternal twins. We had to schedule the C-section. So we are only 4 weeks away from meeting the babies. You're 4 weeks away from being a big brother. We had a low-key week this week because this guy is just getting over being sick. He had a cold. He was not fevery, but he was warm, stuffy nose, all the fun stuff that goes along with being sick. Poor little guy couldn't communicate, so it was just not fun. We were up in the middle of the night and dealing with that, but it's really been the first time he's ever been sick, so I'm lucky there. He's really only ever had like an ear infection before, and he's been really healthy. You could hear him coughing in the background. He's still not 100%, but he's leaps and bounds from where he was. He was poor little guy. Okay, this week. So last week whenever I talked about the ultrasound, we confirmed that the babies were breech. So whenever I met with my doctor on Monday, we decided that we were going to schedule the C-section. The day that I go in for the C-section, they just will make sure that nothing's changed. But as of right now, this C-section is scheduled for the first week of February. I've come to terms with it after hearing from all of you guys that had great experiences. I've watched some videos on C-sections. I'm a little bit more at ease with the idea of having a C-section. Starting January 18th, I go in for fetal monitoring. So every week I'll have to go down to McGee and they'll strap the monitors on the stomach, and just to make sure that the heart rate and all that fun stuff is normal. Unfortunately, my doctor, they only have one fetal monitor, so we have to go all the way down to McGee, but I'm used to it now, so that's not a big deal. Just because they're both breech and their heads are here, it is so uncomfortable. Not painful, because there's a difference between pain and discomfort, but it is really unpleasant, and I will be looking forward to meeting these babies and getting them out, because the bigger that they get, the more pressure is put on like this area. I feel like if they weren't breech it'd be a little bit different, but I don't know. I don't remember having this much pain under my ribs like with Logan. I don't remember any pain at all, but it's really hard to get comfortable. Even like sitting to eat is like starting to become a challenge. So 4 weeks sounds like an eternity because I'm so like ready to have these babies, but I know it's gonna be here like in a blink of an eye, so I'm just trying to suck it up and take it day by day. Can you see him back here? What are you doing? Okay. So don't mind what's going on back here, but Tom and I went car shopping this week to look for a new car. We decided that we are going to go between the Honda Pilot or the Toyota Highlander are what we're looking at. We're leaning more towards the Honda Pilot. There's a little bit more room. There's a couple other features on that we liked compared to the Highlander, but now it all kind of depends on price and all that fun stuff. So Tom's been awesome. He's been the one that's been looking at safety ratings and all the features. He's just taking care of that. So we went and test drove them yesterday. I really liked the Honda Pilot. I did like the Highlander. I'd be happy with either one, but the space in the back I think will come in handy a lot more because we're gonna have double stroller, all the stuff that goes along with them, which traveling will definitely utilize that extra space. And we got to test drive it. The guy let us bring it home to see if it fit in our garage, and it's literally like you cannot mess up. It's like every single time I have to park perfectly. But the Highlander is the same thing. It's still gonna be a tight fit regardless. So I mean, for the extra space, I think we might as well go for it. We took all 3 car seats with us to line them up to make sure they fit, because we have 2 Uppa babies and 1 Nunarava, and the Nunarava is massive. It's a really large car seat, so we wanted to make sure that those all fit. Nice thing about the Honda Pilot, there's the 3 latch system, so there's the option of moving the car seats around, whereas in the Highlander it only has the 2 latch system and the seat belt. So it is what it is. We'll play musical chairs, but we think we'll end up putting Logan's car seat in the middle and then the 2 Uppa babies on the outside. So we'll figure it out. Seeing them all lined up in a row made it a lot more real. I was like, wow, this is really happening, and it's it's happening fast. So that's where we are with that. That's like one of the biggest things. Once we get that on our checklist, the only other thing I really need is to order the Docketot, and I'm actually gonna go on Amazon right after this and order it. Let's show you the bump shot. Okay, here she is. The big belly. This is it. Somebody asked me if I would do the baby mama dance, and you don't want to see me dancing, so no, but this is as close as I'll get. Yeah, that's the babies. Alright, say bye everybody. Say we'll see you next week in our 34-week update. Say bye. Focus. Mwah.